Yeah. Running through his mind all day, I'm tired.
The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. A weekend where 4 teams gets cut down to 2 here in the AFC. The divisional round contest is underway. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to gift them a drive starting at the 30. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Watson's going to come out throwing. Has him on the quick hitter. And he goes out. Just needed one more step to reach midfield. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Cleveland first down. One play in, and already they're close to midfield. 1st and 10. Here's Watson. Hits him on the out route. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Here's 2nd and 7. We'll just huck this one into row C, and some lucky fan is going to haul in a heck of a souvenir.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. Dumped off to his running back. And a solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
Awareness. Kate, you hear me and so many others talk about it a lot with quarterbacks, but it's critical for every unit on a football field. And for the defense right there, to have an awareness of knowing where the marker was and to make sure that completion wasn't going to move the chains.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
So close to getting off the field. But the 4th down conversion keeps that defense out there. That was their shot to end this possession, sit on the bench to get their breath. Now they're going to have to buckle down and force another 4th down.
And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Sticking to the air with Watson. This throw is caught. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down, well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And with 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he has the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns finish up an excellent opening series. Deshaun Watson with the touchdown. PAT is up and good from Hopkins. And the Browns will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Man in motion here. Jackson looking to throw right away. Escapes the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down. Throwing again is Lamar. Catch made by Keaton Mitchell. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. They've got a man in motion. First down, here's Lamar. Complete, Derrick Henry. He's got to gain a 6 there. That was Denzel Ward who brought that play to an end.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Lamar throwing again. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. That is Lewis Seen. And the Browns get it back as he ties the single-season record. That's his 14th interception. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with the pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
And they make the tackle at the 38.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
Out of the gun, here's Watson. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And that'll be enough for the first as they touch him down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic. But it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Watson on 1st and 10. Hits his running back. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Here's 2nd and 2. Chased out to his right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. From the red zone now. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Roquan Smith with the pick. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
Throwing now on 1st down, it's Jackson. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. From the gun, Jackson. He's on the move. It's on the turf, the ball's out, he lost it. And no turnover, it's going to stay with the offense. Offense in the hurry up here. 1st and 10, here's Jackson. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. 1st down, ball at the 36. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Another run for Henry. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. So that's the end of one in this AFC Divisional Round contest. Neither side separating much so far. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. Back at beginning of the 2nd quarter, Ravens in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Oh, they're going to run the option to the short side. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Working quickly here. This is Henry on 2nd. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be touched down about 3 yards shy of the marker. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Jackson, quick pass wide. They get an even 10 on that play. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore. Lamar off the play fake. Gets this one to Andrews. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. From the gun, a run for Henry. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Well, Brock, he found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You've got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns, and that running back sees the open space, he sees the green grass, and he finishes it off with 6.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. He throws a bullet to the big game downfield. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. That one hits for 30. And that gives the Browns a first. From the gun, Watson. Cut for big yards on the right side. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Give him 30 yards on that one. And that's good for a Cleveland first down. Working inside the red zone. Getting out to his left. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Browns take a second quarter lead. Deshaun Watson with the touchdown. Hopkins knocks the extra point through. And the Browns break that tie and now lead by 7. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. Cuts it to the right sideline. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for a Ravens first down. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Rolling left, buying some time. Completed to Flowers. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They strike for 23 yards. And that'll be first down, Baltimore. They're set up at the 35 now. Running out of the gun with Mitchell. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Flush out to his left. And they take him down right along the 30. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone off. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Staring at fourth down, the Ravens will go with Justin Tucker to try for 3. From the left hash, this is from 47. Bullock's kick is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Watson. To the right and pulled in by Judy. It's a gain of 29 yards. And that gives the Browns a 1st.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
And he's touched down about 5 yards shy of that first down marker.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He's got it inside the 10. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Browns will add to their lead at the end of the half. Deshaun Watson with the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. That one right down the middle. And the Browns drive their lead to 11. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Now begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. First down throw for Jackson. Higgins. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. First down, here's Lamar. Walker hauls it in.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot. 2nd down coming up.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Back to throw it. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left.
That is a DB's best phrase, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Looking to throw. He lets one fly deep downfield. They connect on the deep shot. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Half the battle complete, Brock, as we resume play here. A spot in our AFC Championship on the line. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Mitchell gets it from the gun. He'll drive it forward, but won't get beyond the line. Justin Reed with the tackle. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Finds a seam down the middle. And what a hit there. Ouch, she faced the press for moving the chains that time. And they've got themselves another first and 10. Lamar now from the gun. Forced out to his right. Higgins makes the catch. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Oh, what a stiff arm. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Give him 24 on that play. And that gives them first and goal. They'll run here with Henry. And they'll make this stop after a small push to the 5. Offense up to the line fast. Once more, here's Henry. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. Give him around 3 yards, and it sets him up with third and goal from the 2. Here's Jackson to throw. Escapes out to the left. And they will score. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. Now the Ravens offense stayed put. Look at this. They're going for 2. They'll try to run it in. And he made the line of scrimmage, but not that goal line. Defense there to shut down that 2-point attempt. So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Out of the gun, here's Watson. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. And they send a man in motion. Second down, Watson throwing again. On the move, headed right. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Cleveland first down. Watson now. Look, pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Brings up second and 15 at the 37-yard line.
Trying again, following the sack. Fits it through the middle. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby, but he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down. New set of downs for him at the 38. Watson on 1st and 10. Completed to his running back. And he'll be out of bounds just a yard or two short of that 25. Offense set for a 1st and 10. Watson. Throw left side caught by Shaheed. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
And he will score. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns push their lead further to start the half. Deshaun Watson with the touchdown. The AT is up and good from Hopkins. And the Browns push the lead up to 12. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, Jackson. Catch made by Mitchell. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here. Gets this to Bateman. Jukes one defender, and they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down. Jackson yet again. The screen pass falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Complete beyond the marker. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. This set of downs starts with an option right. And he gets it down to the 13-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Buys time, rolling right. Taking off with it again. And he almost gets to the 5. He goes out at the 6. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're headed in reverse after that sack. Oh. Driven backward to the 11 as they line up for 2nd and goal. Slot man motioned over. And he doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. Working quickly here. Jackson has it, 3rd and goal. Escapes the pocket. Can't find anyone open, and he's forced to throw it away.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
And they will score. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens now within 1 score in the 4th. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. Tucker adds the PAT. And the Ravens trim the deficit down to 5. after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Watson. Chased out to his right. He's taking a shot down the side. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Here's Watson, 1st and 10. Trying for a touchdown here. He's got it deep downfield. Touchdown, Cleveland. On his Hopkins for the extra point. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they tag him for roughing the kicker. And now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft it and try to stick him deep. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all, so they're going to give them a drive starting at the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Now here's Lamar. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. 2nd and 6 now. Built up this one off to his running back, complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Turning to Henry on 3rd. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Offense up to the line fast. First down, here's Lamar. Hopkins isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Send everybody deep. I know he wants to wait and stretch the field and use his arm. Trouble is, you wait too long, you end up on your back.
Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Throwing on the run. They connect on the deep shot. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit. The
momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
The extra point is up, and it is good. And the Ravens trim the deficit down to 5. So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Man in motion out of the slot. 1st and 10. Here's Watson. He's on the move. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Cleveland. Browns with a 5-point lead. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. look at this. He's setting up to throw. Hits his running back.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Got a man. It's Njoku. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. Wow, they're going to pass it here. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Setting up to pass. Short pass brought in. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Back to throw it. Caught by his back. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that gives the Browns a first. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Here he is to throw. He's throwing deep to the left side. While still throwing, and this is intercepted. Picked up by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens get a great return up close to their own 30 before they're able to drag him down.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. To the line for a new set of downs, only a lone timeout at their disposal. He'll look to throw it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Back to throw. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
And once again, they can't connect. T. Higgins, the intended receiver. And that brings up 4th and long.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? They chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Escapes the pocket. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. And they do not get a desperately needed first down. He doesn't make it, and they still trail after the turnover on downs. Watson on 1st and 10. And they got there in time. He's taken down. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. He goes down to a knee, and this one's over. They're on their way to the AFC Championship game.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So the Browns come away with the win. And they took care of business just as you'd expect a 1 seed to do. They're going to get to stay home another week and welcome in another opponent with a conference title on the line. So for my partner Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Browns. As with that, we'll sign off from Cleveland.